Today on the Cardinal Sports Network, we bring you boys varsity soccer as your Lawrence Cardinals will be taking on the Lawrenceville Big Red. That's right, it's a crosstown rivalry. Lawrenceville Prep School versus Lawrence High School here in Lawrence Township. There's a whistle to start the play, and Lawrence will get the ball. By the way, in goal for Lawrence, we've got Edwin Garcia. Lawrence will send the ball over towards the far side of the field. That one's going to go out of bounds and turn the ball. Well, actually, it's going to remain in Lawrence possession. Cardinals throw in. There's a throw in. That's kicked back out of bounds. It'll be another Cardinal throw in. There's a throw in. Popped up in the air. A little struggle for possession there. And Big Red comes up with it. By the way, Big Red is wearing white today with red numbers. Just in case you didn't know which team was which. Lawrence Cardinal is wearing red. But here comes the Big Red team heading towards the Cardinal goal. They'll play it off toward the near side. Now back out toward the center. It's going to be taken away by the Cardinals. And Big Red gets there, tries to take it away, but Cardinals will prevail. And now it's the Cardinals moving it up the far sideline. They'll drop it back. Now it's played over towards the middle of the field. Now Big Red with the ball. They're going to send it forward, trying to get towards that Cardinal goal. Cardinal defense there trying to take it away. It's going to be knocked free, but the Big Red will recover. They'll drop it back. Now crossing it towards the near side of the field. Cardinals intercept and send it all the way over towards the near sideline. Going to be turned around by Big Red, but Cardinals intercept that one and bring it up the middle. That pass is picked off by Big Red, and now Big Red plays it over towards the near sideline. Shot on goal from way out, and that one's going to be high and wide. That'll bring up a goal kick for the Cardinals. Garcia goes out to fetch the ball, and he'll set up to take the goal kick. There's a kick by Garcia. Headed up in the air and over towards the far sideline. Cardinals with the ball. They'll move it over towards center and drop it back. They'll play it over towards the near sideline. Pass is picked off by Big Red. Cardinals recover the ball. Maddox Hone there moving it forward. Now there's a pass up the near sideline. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it will be, I believe, Big Red ball. Once again, for those of you just tuning in, this is the Lawrence Cardinals wearing red going up against the Lawrenceville Prep School Big Red wearing white. Big Red with a throw in, headed back by the Cardinals, but kicked out of bounds by Big Red. It'll be a Cardinal throw in. Patrick Maloney with the throw. That one gets away, and it's going to be scramble for possession. Cardinals come away with it, but a whistle on the play. That's going to be free kick for the Big Red.
Are they actually carding your son? Take it off, dude.
And a yellow card issued to the Cardinals. I believe that was Maddox Hone who got the call on that one. He'll head over towards the bleachers. Take a moment for the referee to write everything down, and we'll get back to the play. Big Red with the free kick. That was launched in towards the goal. And an easy catch for Garcia. Garcia sends it over towards the far sideline. Cardinals will play it up the far sideline. Bit of kick and chase going on, and it's going to be the Big Red coming up with the ball. They'll kick it out of bounds. No, it didn't make it over the line. Good pass action there by Big Red. Now they'll drop it back. And it'll be kicked out by Big Red. Big Red in the middle with the ball. That was going to be popped up in the air over towards the far side of the field. Now Big Red plays it over towards the middle of the field. And finally over towards the near side of the field. They'll play it up the near sideline towards the corner. That's going to be turned around by the Cardinals. Actually kicked over to the far corner of the field. And that was going to roll out of bounds. That'll set up a goal kick for the Cardinals. Cardinals setting up for the goal kick. Referees going to pause the action for a moment to consult, and now it'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Whoa, apparently that decision's been reversed, and it's going to be a corner kick for Big Red. A little dispute there between the referees, but they got it straightened out, and here's the corner kick from Big Red. That drops in right in front of the goal. Oh, and Garcia slaps it out a couple times there, unable to grab it, and now he'll dive on it and bring a stop to that situation there. Definite scoring potential there for the Big Red, but Garcia comes away with the ball. Garcia kicks it out. It's headed back by Big Red. Now Big Red on the far side with the ball. Taken away by the Cardinals. And played up the far sideline. Big Red sends it back in towards the Lawrence goal. Cardinals there to break up the play. And the ball will be cleared by the Cardinals. Now Cardinals played over towards the far sideline. Advance it up the sideline. Play is broken up by Big Red. Cardinals send the ball over towards the middle of the field. And that was going to be picked up by the Big Red goalie. Goalie boots it out. Gonna make it past the midfield line. Now Big Red angling over towards the goal. Slow roller goes over the end line to the left side of the goal. It'll be Cardinal goal kick. Maddox Hone setting up for the goal kick. There's the kick. Cardinals settle the ball. Kept in bounds. Good effort there. Now Cardinals play it up the middle. It's going to be turned around by Big Red. And Big Red's going to play it forward towards the Cardinal goal, headed away by the Cardinals. Ball stripped away by Big Red. That shot is deflected by the Cardinals. Good block there by Schubert. Now, Big Red once more on the attack. Looking for a way through that Cardinal defense. They decide they'll play it over towards the near sideline. Kick out in front of the goal. That was going to go across the end line for another Cardinal goal kick. Garcia setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. That was going to go out quite a ways there. Good kick by Garcia. Cardinals play the ball back, but it's going to be picked off by Big Red. And now it's Big Red trying for an attack. It's going to be cleared by the Cardinals. Sent over towards the far sideline. That'll go out of bounds. Big Red throw in. There's the throw in. Big Red moving over towards the middle of the field. And now they'll play it off of Cardinals' foot. Big Red recovers the ball. Cardinals right there to challenge. That's going to be stripped away by the Cardinals. Silver working it over towards the far side of the field. Now Cardinals will advance it down the sideline. That's rejected, but recovered by the Cardinals. Once more, the ball sent down towards that far corner. And Cardinals recover the ball. That's going to be called out of bounds, I believe. Big Red throw in. There's the throw. That was going to bounce out of bounds. It'll be Cardinal throw in. There's the throw. Cardinals cross is picked off by Big Red. Now Big Red moving up the middle of the field. Now play it over towards the near side. Big Red in the near corner. There's a cross. Oh, and Garcia tried to dive and grab that one, but it bounced away. Second attempt's going to go over the end line. It'll be Cardinal goal kick. Not sure who's going to take the kick there. Looks like it's Hone setting up for the kick this time. No, Garcia's going to take it. Garcia with a big kick. That's going to drop in past the midfield line again. And Cardinals advance the ball. It's going to be taken away by Big Red and sent up the sideline. Kicked out of bounds by the Cardinals. That'll break up the play and bring up a throw in for Big Red. No, actually last touch by Big Red, a Cardinal throw in. Back and forth it goes. Cardinals with the ball. They'll launch it up in the air. Settled by Big Red. And Big Red now advancing towards the Cardinal goal. And that's going to be a trip call against the Cardinals. That'll be a free kick for Big Red. Cardinals forming a wall. I think the referee might have something to say about how close they are. Now he's got the Cardinals set up where he wants them. Here's the kick. And that's an easy one for, should have been an easy one for Garcia. Almost got away there, and Big Red coming on fast, but Garcia makes a second grab at it, and now he'll roll the ball out. Back and forth on who had that one, and It's going to be Cardinals playing it over towards the sideline. Now Cardinals advance it up the near sideline. It's going to be turned around by Big Red. Cardinals get the ball. Cardinals cross it, trying to move it in towards the middle of the field. They play it up the middle. That one's rejected by Big Red. Cardinals now over towards the far sideline. And that one's going to be called out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Big Red. Once again, for those of you just tuning in, it's the Lawrence Cardinals wearing red and the Lawrenceville Prep School Big Red wearing white. That's not at all confusing, is it? Here's the throw from Big Red. They'll pop it up in the air, and Cardinals will send it the other direction. Kicked over towards the near sideline. That was going to roll out of bounds. It'll be a Cardinal throw-in. Patrick Maloney heading over there for the throw-in. Here's the throw. And that was going to roll out of bounds. Actually hit the corner flag. I think they're going to call that one a goal kick. Big Red goalie setting up to take the kick. Here's the kick. Headed further down the line by Big Red, but returned by the Cardinals. Now Big Red sends it the other direction. And that one's going to go over the end line. Last touch by Big Red for a Cardinal goal kick. Good hustle there by Schubert to keep that one from getting away. And this time Maddox Hone setting up for the goal kick. Hone sends it over towards the far side of the field. Popped towards the middle of the field by Big Red. Cardinals settle the ball. And now Cardinals will launch it over the sideline for a Big Red throw-in. Big Red with the throw. They'll settle the ball. It's tipped away by the Cardinals. Now Cardinals will drop it back and play it up the middle. They'll work it over to the far side of the field. And back over to the middle. Now big kick over towards the Big Red goal. That's going to be headed away by Big Red. Justiani Gutierrez over there trying to make something happen. Couldn't quite get a hold of it, and it's a throw-in for Big Red. Now Cardinals tip it away. Silver moving the ball over to midfield. He'll play it over to the far side of the field. Back to Silver. And Silver sends it up, but it's going to be disputed by Big Red, and Big Red will get the throw in. There's the throw. That was going to roll out of bounds. They'll get another try. There's the throw in. Back and forth it goes. Cardinals finally come away with it. They'll drop it back and clear it. Big Red gets to it. They'll play it up the middle. and drop it back. Now a big kick over towards the near side of the field. Good defensive work there by the Cardinals to keep that from getting any further ahead. And now Cardinals by the sideline. That was going to roll out of bounds for a Cardinal throw-in. Maloney setting up for the throw-in. Referee holding up the action for a moment. There's the go-ahead, and here's Maloney with the throw-in. Headed back to Maloney, and Maloney will kick it up the near sideline. Gutierrez chasing after it, but kind of overwhelmed by the number of players there from the other team. Whistle on the play. It's going to be Cardinals with a free kick. Hone setting up for the kick. That one goes over to the middle where it's rejected by Big Red. Cardinals put it right back into play, and that's going to head into where the goalie can grab it. Cardinals haven't had many shots on goal yet. Ball's going to be cleared by Big Red. Cardinals get it right back, and they'll go on the attack. No call on the play. It's going to roll over the end line, and I believe that's going to set up a corner kick for the Cardinals. Cardinals setting up for the corner kick. Here it comes. Headed up in the air, and easy catch for the Big Red goalie. Goalie's going to boot it out. See who comes up with this one. And it's going to be Big Red on a breakaway. Shot on goal. That was going to go over the goal. I think that might have been tipped by Garcia. No, they're saying that he did not touch it. It just went over the goal post, so it'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Garcia setting up for the kick. It's a short kick. Cardinals will play it up the far sideline. Now back over towards the middle of the field. And big kick up the middle. That one's going to be stopped by Big Red. Cardinals recover the ball. Going to send it down towards the Big Red goalie, who quickly throws it over towards the near side of the field. Cardinals take that one away. It's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be a Cardinal throw-in. There's a throw by the Cardinals. Going to be taken away by Big Red. Big Red launches it out in front of the Lawrence goal. Slow roller, easy stop for Garcia. He'll grab that one. Garcia with the kick. Going to be played forward by Big Red, but tipped away by the Cardinals. They'll send it back, and now the ball is cleared. Big Red gets a foot on it, sends it over towards the near corner. Big Red with the cross. That was going to drift out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals. You're watching the Lawrence Cardinals in white taking on, Lawrence Cardinals in red taking on the Big Red in white from Lawrenceville Prep School. Here's a goal kick by Hone. settled by the Cardinals. Cardinals will play it forward on the far side of the field. Now it's rolling over towards the middle of the field. Going to be kicked out by a goalie. Cardinals recover the ball immediately. Play it in towards center, looking for a way through. There's an open shot. Can't get to it in time. That was going to be kicked over the end line, and I believe that's going to bring up another corner kick for the Cardinals. It was a throw-in, not a corner kick, and that was going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals will be Big Red throw-in. Big Red throw-in. That one goes by everyone. Kicked over towards the near sideline. Big Red gets a head on it, moves it down the line. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Cardinals to break up the play. Going to bring up a throw-in for Big Red. Big Red with the throw. Off the Cardinals, it'll be another throw-in for Big Red.
That doesn't even. That was all when bro was all hair. Really, I thought that was. So did I.
There's the throw-in.
I thought that was Alina.
Once more kicked out of bounds by the Cardinals.
It's okay, no, it's okay.
Big Red will be advancing down the sideline for another throw-in. There's a throw. Going to be dropped back, and Cardinals will pick it up. Cardinal cross is picked off by Big Red. Big Red will play it over to the far side of the field. And whistle on the play. I believe that's going to be a free kick for Big Red. Big Red setting up for the free kick. Here's the kick. It's going to drop right into the 18, and diving save there by Garcia. He couldn't keep it, but he kept it out of the net. Ball bouncing around in there quite a bit. Still in scoring potential for Big Red. Cardinals got away with it. Whistle on the play, and that's going, well, a shoe on the field, not a flag on the field. That's going to bring up a free kick for the Cardinals. Hone setting up for the kick. Hone sends it out towards the middle of the field. It's going to be sent over towards the sideline. Fancy footwork by the Cardinals to get past the defense. Cardinals angling in towards the goal. That was going to be kicked over the end line by Big Red, bringing up yet another corner kick for the Cardinals. Cardinals short pass it, and they bring it in towards the goal. That one's going to go out of bounds and bring up a goal kick for the Big Red. Big Red setting up for the goal kick. Here's the goal kick. That one's going to go across the sideline for a Cardinal throw-in. Cardinals bring the ball in. Now they'll play it over towards the middle of the field. Cross to the near side. Cardinals trying to work the give and go. That one's going to go out of bounds and bring up a throw-in for the Big Red.
Let's go, Big Red. Let's
There's
go.
the throw.
You got it.
Big kick towards the Lawrence goal. No problem for Garcia as he comes out of the net to grab that one. Garcia with a drop kick. Cardinals bring it down. It's going to be taken away by Big Red with a cross. Oh, missed kick there, and Big Red with the ball in scoring position. Big Red shot deflected. They'll recover the ball in the near corner. Try to drop it back, but it's picked off by the Cardinals. Now Cardinals will clear the ball. Settled by Big Red. That's going to go out of bounds on Big Red. Cardinal throw in. Maloney with the throw in. That'll be another throw in for the Cardinals. Maloney once more. Big throw down the near sideline. It's returned by Big Red, but Cardinals come away with it. Cardinals will drop it back and play it over to the far side of the field. That's going to be taken away, but recovered by the Cardinals. Now Big Red moving it the other direction. And ball sent back towards Cardinal territory. Cardinals clear it up the near sideline. Stopped by Big Red. Big Red's going to drop it back. They'll send it over to the far side. Cardinals will take it away. And Cardinals power it up the middle. Going to come over towards the near sideline. Back across the near sideline. I believe that's going to be a throw in for Big Red. There's the throw. Big Red moves it over to the middle of the field. Cardinals intercept, and now it's Cardinals with the ball. 2-on-1, but Lawrence will recover. Cardinals bring it back to the near side of the field. Big kick towards the Lawrenceville goal. Lawrenceville goalie comes out, and it'll be drop kick, I imagine, or a throw from the goalie. There's the drop kick. That was going to clear the midfield line. That's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Cardinals for a Big Red throw-in. Still scoreless here at the Cardinal Field as your Lawrence Cardinals taking on the Lawrenceville Prep School Big Red. In case you hadn't figured it out yet, Big Red is wearing white. Cardinals in red. Big Red has the ball. They're going to have a throw in any moment here, and there it goes. It's going to be kicked out of bounds once more by the Cardinals for another Big Red throw in. There's the throw. That was going to roll across the end line. But it looks like it was last touched by the Cardinals, so it'll be a corner kick for Big Red. Another scoring possibility for the Big Red team. Big Red with the kick. Drops right in front of the goal where it's headed out. Popped up in the air. And Cardinals will settle it. Cardinals play it over towards the far side of the field. Now advancing it up the far sideline. It's intercepted and returned by Big Red. That was going to roll out of bounds for a Cardinal throw-in. Sepulveda with the throw-in. They're waiting to do the throw-in. Now he got the go-ahead. There's the throw. That's going to be turned over to Big Red. Big Red working a give and go towards the 18. They'll cross the ball. Sent right back. And Cardinals come up with it. Cardinals send it across the sideline for another Big Red throw-in. There's the throw. Taken away by the Cardinals, but sent back in by Big Red. Just a little bit high there, and that's going to be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Garcia setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. Going to be turned around by Big Red. Cardinals tip it away, and they will clear the ball. Cardinals on the far side of the field. They'll play it up the far sideline. It's going to be a throw-in for Big Red. There's the throw. Headed back by the Cardinals. Cardinals poke it through, and now it's Cardinals on the attack. They'll get shut down in the far corner. And it's going to be Big Red ball. I take that back. It's going to be Cardinal ball. Cardinal with the throw in. Big cross towards the goal. That one's going to go over the end line for a Big Red goal kick. Less than 5 minutes left in this first half of play, and we are still scoreless at Cardinal Field. Big Red setting up for the goal kick. Here's the kick. Headed the other direction by the Cardinals. Returned by Big Red. Now Big Red pokes it through the middle. They'll drop it back. And now working it in towards the Lawrence goal. That one's going to roll across the end line. Last touch by the Cardinals. It'll be another corner kick for Big Red. Dangerous times for the Cardinals. That one's going to be called back. It's now being called a goal kick for the Cardinals. Hone makes swift work of that one. Cardinals moving up the near sideline. It's turned around by Big Red. And cleared by Cardinals. Now Big Red with the ball. Big Red will push it over to the far sideline. Now advancing it down the far sideline. And here's the cross. Headed up in the air. Cardinals come away with it. Passed up the near sideline. And it's Cardinals moving the ball down the field.
Good hustle, Adrian. Good hustle. Good hustle. Way to go.
Looks like he might have just barely crossed that sideline for Big Red throw-in. Now it's going to be Cardinals with a free kick. Here's the kick. Cardinals settle the ball. And a whistle on that play is going to be another free kick for the Cardinals. Hone with the kick. And that was going to be grabbed by the Big Red goalie before the Cardinals can put it in.
Good hustle, Race. Good hustle. You'll get the next one, Race. You'll get the next one.
He'll boot it back out. Big kick there by the goalie. Going to bounce across the sideline for a Cardinal throw in. There's the throw. And Cardinals will launch it over towards midfield. Now Cardinals will pass inside the 18. Defense gets there in time to break up the play, and it's going to be cleared by Big Red. Cardinals will settle the ball and play it all the way back to Garcia. Garcia kicks it out. And Cardinals trying to advance it. There's a big kick forward by Cardinals. Big Red gets there first. They'll play it back to the goalie who clears the ball. It's kicked over towards the far sideline. Cardinals break up the play. Back and forth it goes. Now Big Red with the ball. Cardinals get to it first. They'll let it roll out of bounds, and it'll be a Cardinal throw-in. Sepulveda with the throw-in. Big Red breaks up the play. The Cardinals recover the ball. And there's the buzzer for the end of the first half. So we'll enter the break, score tied 0-0. Stay tuned for more action.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Welcome to the second half of this exciting boys varsity soccer game. For those of you just tuning in, you're watching the Lawrence Cardinals in red taking on the Big Red from Lawrenceville Prep School in white. Ball's over on the far side of the field right now, and Big Red comes away with it. It's going to be turned over to the Cardinals. Cardinals will play it over towards the middle of the field. They'll push it through. That one gets away, and it'll be turned over to the Big Red. Big Red fires it up the field. And that was going to be cleared by Garcia. That one gets over the fullbacks. They'll turn and get a hold of it, but Cardinals right there to try and get it back, and they do get it back. That's Kevin Aparicio with the steal. It's going to be turned over to Big Red. They'll send it over towards the far sideline. And they'll play it up the sideline. It's going to be out of bounds on the Cardinals. Big Red ball. There's the throw in. Turned over to the Cardinals. Cardinals push it through. Now advancing on the far sideline. That's going to be taken away by Big Red. Taken back by the Cardinals. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Big Red. There's the throw in. It's played up the far sideline. Now cross in towards the 18. It's going to be cleared right up the middle by the Cardinals. Stolen by Big Red. Taken away by the Cardinals. Cardinals send it up the near sideline. Big Red turns it around. They'll move it over towards the middle of the field. And now cross it over to the far side of the field. It's passed back into the middle. And Big Red's going to push it through the middle. It's going to be turned over to the Cardinals. No, Cardinals couldn't come away with it. Now Cardinals will get the ball. Tight action right in front of our camera position. Now Big Red moving it back up the middle of the field. They'll drop it back and play it forward once more. They'll work it over towards the near sideline. By the way, we're looking at the yellow sideline for this game. This field gets lots of use by different athletic teams with different size fields. Cardinals will clear the ball. Played back the other direction by the Big Red. Big Red crosses it towards the goal. It's headed away by the Cardinals. And that one's going to go over the end line. Last touch by Big Red. It'll be a Cardinal goal kick. Cardinals setting up for the goal kick. There's the kick. Cardinals come away with the ball. Going to be kicked out of bounds by Big Red. Cardinal throw in. There's the throw in by Walensky. And Joshua Temple bowling his way through several defenders with the ball. Now Cardinals across it over to the far side of the field, working way back toward the middle. And the ball's going to be taken away by Big Red. Big Red moving up the middle of the field. And Garcia comes out of the goal and grabs that one, dives on it in order to put a stop to the drive by Big Red. Garcia drop kicks the ball. Gonna head out towards the midfield. That one's going to get over the fullbacks. They'll chip it back the other direction. And Big Red comes away with the ball. Now Big Red playing it over towards the far sideline. Cardinals break up the play. That was going to roll out of bounds.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
Maloney setting up for the throw in. There's a throw. And once more, Maloney will do the throw in. Going to be sent the other direction. Stopped by the Cardinals. That one goes out of bounds. It's going to be Big Red ball. Big Red with the throw in, headed the other direction by the Cardinals. Back and forth it goes. Popped up in the air. Settled by the Cardinals. It's going to be out of bounds on the Cardinals. Big Red ball. There's the throw in. Whistle on the play. That's going to turn possession over to the Cardinals. It's going to be a free kick for the Cardinals. Hone setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. It's a short kick. Cardinals will advance it down the far sideline. Now they'll drop it back. And Hone will take that big kick. Send it down. I believe that was an offside call on the Cardinals. So it'll be a free kick for the Big Red. Here's a free kick. Ball still getting bounced around quite a bit. Big Red comes away with it. They'll pass it forward. Now moving the ball across the field. Here's across the center. And Garcia is able to grab that before any of the Big Red players can get to it. Garcia throws it over to the far side of the field. Now Cardinals advancing it up the far sideline. Cardinals send it forward. No one there. And Big Red goalie will come out and grab it. He'll drop kick it down towards the Lawrence end of the field. And Lawrence settles the ball. Lawrence on a drive toward the near side of the field. They'll push it towards the corner. Back out again. That pass is blocked by Big Red. Now shot on goal. Oh, off the crossbar. And the second attempt is in. It's a goal by Lawrence. Philippe Noyola finds the back of the net to give Lawrence a 1-0 lead over the Lawrenceville Big Red. Assist there by Platon Trifumchuk.
You're watching the Cardinal Sports Network here on LTPS TV.
So the Cardinals pull ahead to a 1-0 lead in this game. Big Red drops the ball back. Now they'll launch it forward. It's going to be settled by the Cardinals. Cardinals move it over to the near side of the field. It's going to be taken away by Big Red and taken right back by the Cardinals. That's going to be kicked forward by Big Red. Big Red able to keep it in bounds and turned over to the Cardinals. Cardinals will drop it back and move it over towards the far side of the field. That one gets out ahead of the Cardinals and be kicked up in the air. Headed out towards the sideline by Big Red. That'll be a Cardinal throw-in. That's Owen Boggs over there for the throw. Out of bounds. This time it's going to be throw-in for the Big Red. The referee didn't like the looks of that one, so Big Red will have to try that again. Well, actually, that one looks like they're setting up for a free kick this time. Big Red with the kick. That one's headed towards the sideline. There's a throw in by the Cardinals. Walensky with the throw. Referee's not happy with that either.
Carol, you're winning. Slow down.
Now Walensky with another attempt at the throw. This one goes over a little better, but tripping call against Big Red. It's going to be a free kick for the Cardinals. Sepulveda heading over to take the kick. Here's the kick. Drops it right in front of the goal. Popped up in the air a couple times. And Big Red goalie comes up with it. He's going to throw it out towards the far sideline. That one bounces across the sideline. Couldn't tell who was the last touch on that. Looks like it's going to be Big Red throw in. There's a throw by Big Red. And that one goes out of bounds. It's going to be Cardinal throw in. There's Cardinals with a throw in. Now Cardinals will send it up the line. It's going to be taken away by Big Red. Cardinals return the favor. And now Big Red with the ball. Big Red will move it over towards the middle of the field. And big kick up the field. Big Red on the edge of the 18. That's headed up in the air. And Cardinals will launch it. Big Red fires it back down towards the Cardinal 18, headed out. And Cardinals managed to move the ball back out of the area. It's going to be a call on that play. And I believe that's going to be a free kick for the Cardinals. Hone with the kick. All over near the sideline. Cardinals in heavy defense managed to get through. Very nice footwork there. And it's Cardinals on a breakaway toward the goal, looking for number 2. They'll pass it inside, no one there, and the play is broken up by Big Red. Big Red will clear it towards the sideline and out of bounds. It'll be a Cardinal throw. Now with the throw in. That's going to be out of bounds on the Cardinals for a Big Red throw in. There's the throw. Big Red will move that one over towards the middle of the field. It'll be sent back by the Cardinals, but Big Red recovers the ball. Ball's taken away by the Cardinals. Cardinals will play it over towards the far side of the field. That's going to go out of bounds. Cardinal throwing. Oh, I'm sorry, Cardinal free kick. Cardinals short kick up the sideline. No one there. Oh, there is someone there. That's going to be kicked out towards the sideline by Big Red. But I believe there was a whistle on the play. Yep, there's going to be a yellow card issued. Can't make it out from here. It's one of the Cardinals headed for the bench. Sepulveda setting up in the corner for a kick. Now here's the kick from Sepulveda. He pops that one in towards the middle. Oh, loose ball up in the, right in front of the goal, popped up in the air, and Big Red finally manages to get it out of their 18. Now Cardinals all over Big Red trying to recover the ball. That's going to roll out of bounds. It'll be a Cardinal throw-in. No, it's going to be Big Red throw-in. Cardinals launch the ball down towards the Big Red 18. Now headed over towards the sideline. And Big Red puts it out of bounds. It'll be a Cardinal throw-in. Cardinals put the ball into play. They'll drop it back. And that'll be a tripping call on the Cardinals. It's going to be a free kick for Big Red. Waiting for the go-ahead from the referee. There's the kick. Headed away by the Cardinals. Big Red plays it in, and Cardinals reject it a second time. Now Big Red moving it over to the far side of the field.
I know.
Try and send it up the line. Cardinal defense right there to break up the play. Big Red recovers the ball. Shot is deflected, and Cardinals come away with the ball. This time it's going to be a call against Big Red for that one. It'll be a Cardinal free kick. Cardinals with a short kick over towards the near sideline. Errant kick there, turned it over, but quickly recovered by the Cardinals. And now Cardinals with another opportunity. This one bounces right into the waiting arms of their Big Red goalie. Big Red playing the ball down the near sideline. Out of bounds, it'll be Big Red ball. For those of you just tuning in, Big Red is the team wearing white. That's Lawrenceville Prep School, or the Lawrenceville School as they call themselves now, going against their Lawrence Cardinals in red. Big Red with the throw in. Looking for a way through. They'll cross the ball. And Hone launches that one out towards midfield. Cardinals get the ball. Going to be sent the other direction by Big Red. Cardinal header over towards the sideline. Oh, good dig there by Naum to get that one. And Big Red's going to clear the ball. They'll drop it back. And Big Red sends it further down the field. Returned by the Cardinals. Big Red once more in command. Heading towards the Lawrence goal. It's cleared by Lawrence. Big Red sends it in once more. Now down into the far corner, or the near corner. Back out again and across. That's going to be cleared by the Cardinals, but recovered immediately by Big Red. Now it's turned over to the Cardinals. Cardinals working it up the middle. Fancy footwork by the Cardinals today. They managed to work their way through the defenders. Big kick gets past the fullbacks. No one there from the Cardinals to get it. And Big Red's going to play it up the far sideline, further up the sideline. That one rolls out of bounds. It'll be a Cardinal throw-in. Maloney setting up for the throw. Here's the throw-in. That's going to be cleared by Big Red. Going to bounce across the sideline. Cardinal throw-in. Cardinals keep it in bounds. Good effort there. And that's going to be a tripping call, and I believe that was inside the 18. That should bring up a penalty kick. Penalty shot for the Cardinals. Another yellow card being issued. Oh, just outside the 18. So it'll be a free kick for the Cardinals. Sepulveda setting up for the kick. Waiting for the go-ahead from the referee. Here's the kick. It's a low kick. And Big Red's going to clear that one towards the far sideline. That'll bounce out of bounds for a Cardinal throw-in. Well, not going to be a throw-in. That one's headed down the line. They're going to redo the free kick. Sepulveda once more. This time he pops that one over people's heads, and Big Red goalie jumps up and grabs it. Goalie will drop kick that one halfway down the field. And then some. Sent the other direction by the Cardinals. Big Red sends it up the sideline. It's returned by the Cardinals. Big Red recovers. And they'll play it forward on that far sideline. Now down into the corner. That one's going to be kicked out of bounds by Hone to break up the play. It'll bring up a throw-in for Big Red. Big Red setting up for the throw-in. Here's the throw. That was going to be cleared by the Cardinals. Big Red settles the ball. They'll drop it back and fire it up the middle. Big Red on the far side of the field now with it. And they'll get past a couple of defenders. Moving in towards the Cardinal 18. And it's going to be taken away by the Cardinals. Big burst of speed there by Nelm to bring that one up the field. Cardinals now advancing towards the Big Red 18. Here's a cross in front of the goal. Oh! Very close opportunity there for the Cardinals. Now Big Red trying to work the ball up the far sideline. That was going to bounce out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Big Red. There's a throw in. Big Red working through some of the Cardinal defense. Ball out in front of the goal, taken away by the Cardinals. And it's now once more as he'll send it across to the far side of the field. It's intercepted by Big Red and taken away by the Cardinals. Loose ball rolling towards the 18, and that one's going to be picked up by the goalie. Big Red goalie boots it out. Going to drop past the halfway line. And a little too much pushing and shoving for the referee's liking. It's going to be Big Red with the free kick. Big Red setting up for the kick. Waiting for the go-ahead from the referee. Here's the kick. And it's headed straight for the goal. That one's headed away by the Cardinals, fired right back in by Big Red. That one goes wide, out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Cardinals. The entire first half of this game went scoreless by both teams. Cardinals able to score one in the early going of this second half. They've got a little over 16 minutes to hang on to this slim lead or to extend it. There's the goal kick. It's returned by Big Red. A little too much playing around there by Big Red, and Cardinals will take it away. Silver sends it up the line. There's a cross towards the goal. No one there except for the goalie. And he picks it up. Goalie boots it out. Cardinals send the ball back. It's turned over to Big Red. Cardinals tip it away, and they'll settle the ball. Now moving it over to the near sideline. Noyola with some fancy footwork there to get through several defenders. It's going to be out of bounds on the Cardinals. Big Red throw in. Big Red's going to drop it back to the goalie. Goalie sends it over toward the far side of the field. Now advancing it on the far sideline. That pass gets through. Here's a cross. Drops in front of the goal, kicked right away by Cardinals to get it out of there. Back and forth. Here's another one launched inside the 18. Going to be kicked up in the air by the Cardinals, and finally Garcia able to grab it. Garcia kicks it out. That goes well past the midfield line. Now Big Red sends it the other direction. Cardinals moving it back towards the middle of the field. That was going to be turned over to Big Red. Heavy action there in the corner, and that was going to be popped over towards the goal. And Garcia is going to jump on it. Garcia kicks it out. Big Red on the move with the ball. They'll send it back towards the Lawrence goal. It'll be headed away by the Cardinals. And Silver getting triple teamed, but still getting the pass off. That's returned by Big Red, however. Big Red with a breakthrough. But Hone gets there and break up the play, and he'll kick it over towards the sideline. That'll bring up a throw-in for Big Red. Shadows getting along here as the sun sets. It's going to be a throw-in for Big Red. There's the throw. That was going to be cleared by the Cardinals. Settled by Big Red. Got away, and Cardinals will take advantage of that. Moving over to midfield. Cardinals will drop it back over to the far sideline and play it forward. Cardinals play it forward. That one's out of bounds. I think there may have been a whistle on the play before that. And Big Red will put the ball back into play. Cardinals bounce it down towards the goalie. He'll grab it and throw it back out. Big kick by the Big Red. Headed the other direction by the Cardinals. Play it off towards the middle. It's headed away by Big Red. Cardinals return the favor and take it back, and now stolen by Big Red once more. Big Red moving it up the middle, now working over towards the far side of the field. They'll drop it back and then play it up towards that far corner. Here's a cross. That one's knocked away by the Cardinals. And a tripping call against Big Red this time. It's going to be a free kick for the Cardinals. Well, apparently the referee saw something I didn't. It's going to be a free kick for Big Red, just outside the Cardinal 18. Cardinals getting ready to organize a wall once the referee paces it out. Here's the free kick. Garcia punts it out. Or punches it out, I should say. Handball called against Big Red. It'll be a free kick for the Cardinals. Hone setting up for the kick. Here's the kick. A lot of distance on that one. It gets past all of the defenders. It's going to bounce into the Big Red 18 where the goalie will pick it up. Big Red goalie boots it out. Cardinals turn it around and fire it towards the other side of the field. Big Red gets to it first. Cardinals now with the ball. Here's a cross. That one is kicked out by Big Red. Cardinals put it right back in. Shot on goal. That one does not connect. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds by Big Red. Cardinal throw-in. Coming up on 8 minutes left in this game, and your Lawrence Cardinals still holding on to that 1-point lead. Patrick Maloney is going to take the throw in. That ball's turned around by Big Red. Now Big Red coming right up the middle. He'll get past one defender, pass it off to the side. The cross is deflected. Big Red recovers, but Cardinals are in position now. And Cardinals will clear it out toward the sideline. Keep it in bounds and launch it up the field. It's going to be headed back by Big Red. Cardinals once more with the ball. They'll pass it over towards the near side or the far sideline. It's kicked the other direction by Big Red. Cardinals come away with it. And I believe that's going to be a call against Big Red. Free kick for the Cardinals. Hoon setting up for the kick. There's the kick. Off into the corner. Oh, Big Red just skirting right along that out of bounds line. Managed to keep it in bounds, and they will move it well down the field. Now action in the corner. That was going to get kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in. Big Red with the throw. Cardinals will kick that one away. Big Red gets to it first. Nice slide tackle there, but it's going to be a throw in for Big Red. No, they're actually going to award a free kick on that one. I guess the ref had a better view than I did of it. Here's the kick, headed away by the Cardinals. Sent right back in by Big Red. Cardinals turn it around. Now they'll work it over towards the far side of the field. Placed back out in the middle. Cardinals on the attack. There's a shot. That one just doesn't quite make it. It's going to be a goal kick for Big Red. 5 minutes left in this game. Cardinals leading 1-0 over the Lawrenceville School Big Red. There's the goal kick. Good kick it was too. Cardinals right away back on the attack. That goes off one of the defenders. Cardinals put it back in again. Once again rejected. Cardinals recover the ball, but they're having to drop back quite a bit to maintain. Now Cardinals launch it up towards the far corner. That's going to roll across the end line for a Big Red goal kick. Less than 4 minutes left in the game. Big Red setting up for the goal kick. There's the kick. And Big Red will move it over towards the near side of the field. There's across to center. And Big Red gets through one of the defenders. Back and forth, but unable to make the penetration they need. Headed up in the air, and Cardinals get a foot on it. Ball's taken back by Big Red. Now Big Red fires it in there, and that one's going to go over the end line.
Let's win it. Keep it in. Keep it in, White.
Going to be a goal kick for the Cardinals. Hone setting up for the kick. There's the goal kick. Popped up in the air by Big Red. Headed over towards the sideline by the Cardinals, but Big Red keeps it in bounds. Now Big Red plays it over to the far side of the field. There's a big kick towards the Lawrence goal. And that one's going to be saved by Garcia. Garcia boots it out. Cardinals bring it down, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds. Yeah, Cardinal throw in. Walensky with the throw in. That's going to be cleared immediately by Big Red. They'll send it over to the middle of the field. Cardinals get the ball back, and they will launch it. Cardinals down in the far corner, or sorry, near corner. It's going to be kicked across the end line for a goal kick. Minute and a half left on the clock as the Big Red goalie sets up for the goal kick. Here's the kick. Big Red plays it over towards the far side of the field. Cardinals there to break up the play. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Big Red. There's the throw. Cardinals take the ball away. They'll play it up the middle. It's going to be out of bounds. Cardinal throw in. There's the throw. Going to be sent the other direction by Big Red. It's going to be a last touch by Big Red. Cardinal throw in. There's the throw. Out of bounds this time. It'll be Big Red throw in. Cardinals launch the ball towards the Big Red goal as clock got 5 seconds left. And there's the buzzer for the end of the game as your Lawrence Cardinals are victorious over the Lawrenceville School Big Red, a score of 1-0. Thank you to Amy Freeman for working camera for this event, and thank you all for tuning in to watch. Be sure to tune in again next time for more exciting Cardinal sports action on LTPS TV.